dating. So we want to talk about dating. I want to know, are you both single?
Yes.
Right, okay. Single girls, come on.
Yeah.
So you've spoken a little bit about your ex-girlfriends on your podcast before. What have your relationships been like? Have you had any really serious ones, or have they all been sort of chilled, or?
I think the main thing, the main thing for me is just like it's incredibly difficult to explain my job to someone who doesn't, live in that industry, or rather explain how the relationship is going to have to work. And I know that sounds really harsh, but like, I mean, I haven't literally in 3 or 4 years, haven't even tried to be in a relationship or anything like that really. But like, it's just weird because you can't, it's so hard to make people understand that fans are very different to a girlfriend. One experience I had in the past, I did have when I was in I want to say either year 9 or year 10, which sounds so stupid because, I had a girlfriend and we went out to a convention I think it was in Florida. And there was this photographer from the convention actually had a massive pool at it as well. And the guy was like, it would look really cool for a photo if you just jumped into the pool with all the fans. And someone filmed it and he took photos. And obviously I jumped in and got completely mauled. It was actually quite terrifying. It was like jumping into a piranha tank.
God, yeah, but
it was a really cool photo and video. And that did not go down well at all.
With her.
That was not good.
But the thing is, it must be so hard because your job is to interact with people, entertain people. And we've had, when we first got together, when we came out of Love Island, it was so weird because you guys, you must get so many comments from girls, guys, whatever, saying, oh my God, I love you, you're so fit, blah. There's all of that. And to take that on as a young person is quite hard. We struggled at first. Yeah. It's weird. It's strange because you're not used to it. So I can imagine it is difficult to have a girlfriend and
it certainly is. Were you going to say I was to be honest, I mean, you gave a pretty good story yourself, and mine would only seem boring because I've actually got nothing particularly to tell. I mean, I'll sort of say yes, I have had girlfriends, but actually my point, my take on it now is I think Harvey is the same. We just really at the moment want to focus on our work and get it to a really comfortable place because that's what we both sort of love doing at the moment. I will happily admit I'm a pretty emotionless guy when it comes to things. I'll put it this way, literally the only emotion I sometimes show is either stress or anger, and I've got the shortest fuse. It's the worst thing. But sometimes.
No, sometimes the perfect advert for a date now. I'm sure men and women listening are really intrigued by you.
I'm right. Fine. No, it's fine because it means that I won't have anyone coming for. I don't anyway. But exactly. I'll just focus on the work for the next 5 years. Hopefully, this interview will be buried by then. And
No, I think you've got your head screwed on in a way. Is that what you're saying, kind of thing? You want to focus on your career and, you don't... It's hard to have time for emotion. It's hard to have time for someone else. When you, like you said before we got onto the podcast...
If we'd have had sort of a bit of a different career and been doing things a bit differently, we may